So at this point, we're going to stop and do a little bit of color correction and make sure that everything's blending nicely. I don't really like how teal this is, and these colors are not blending just as well as I'd like them to. So I'm going to tweak the opacity a little bit on this side to bring it down to where it blends a little better. And I kind of like that. I also think I'm going to maybe do a little bit of more transforming to it. So let's go to our edit, transform, distort. We're going to remove the chain so that we can move it freely underneath the mask. Oops, and I lost my transformation there. So I'm going to just kind of move those around a little bit. I think that blends a little bit better. The other reason that we do everything non-destructively is so that if we do need to go back and make these kind of edits, that we don't have to start all over in our image. So if I want to adjust the top side, maybe if it's a little too bright, I can bring it back in here. And then maybe if I want the bottom, this side here to do a little bit of adjustment, all I have to do is go click on that curves layer and adjust that as well. So there we go, that looks much better. We're going to add one more thing just to give this a little bit more of a pop. Because the light source is so bright, it would actually carry in under the water here. So I'm just going to create a highlight in the water, and it's a whole lot easier than you think it would be. I'm going to create a new layer on the very top of my stack. Just create a new layer here. And I don't want my highlight to go outside of the cross section here. So I'm just going to make a quick selection. I'm going to select that side. And remember, this is my magic force field. So whatever I paint in here won't go outside of this part. So let's get a big fuzzy brush. We'll hit B for brushy. And right now I've still got a grunge brush and I've still got the wrong color ink. So I'm going to hit D for default and then X to flip it around and get my white up to my foreground color. So I'm painting with white. And then I'm also going to go up to my brushes here and go back to one of my original general brushes. We just want a nice round brush here. Maybe just a little bit bigger. One more time. A little bit bigger. Here we go. All right, so now that I have it where I want it, I'm just gonna tap right here and then back off the opacity a little bit. There we go. So that gives me a nice highlight there where that bright white is. And again, you can still bring your opacity down. This is a matter of taste. It's how you like it. So we're at the next checkpoint right now. You have successfully introduced water into your Impossible Sea image. And the next steps that we'll do, we'll start adding all the little details that make it look really neat.